How's it going? Welcome back to the Lockdown on pushthebutton.ie and on the lockdown.ie. Today I'm going to be chatting to two absolute legends. They're full of life and fun. It's Mick and Dusty. Mick and Dusty, how's it going, lads?
How's it going, Stephen? How are you, man?
How are you? Happy lockdown.
Yeah. Happy lockdown. Oh, lads, come on.
Happy lockdown. Yeah. Mad
Right,
times.
before we have our chat, let's get a background on who you guys are and where it all came from.
So, go ahead.
Well, I'm Mick, and I'm from Rialto, and Dusty, who are you?
I'm Dusty, and I'm also from Rialto, but together we are
Mick and Dusty.
So just to put things in perspective, so from the core, I think we're two best mates. I think a good few years ago we said, look, we both have a passion for music, and I suppose just having a good night out. I said, would you want to give a stab at the old DJing end? You know, so we did that, and we did that for a number of years, and did many different, lots of pubs and 24s and different functions, etc., etc. And then I suppose one thing that became clear about the two was, well, off the DJ set and on the DJ set, I suppose we're just two characters together. It's kind of like Dumb and Dumber or Morecambe and Wise.
Who's dumb and who's dumber than Dusty now?
Let's say you're dumber. I'm dumb. Yeah.
I'm dumber.
You're dumber than dumb.
I'm funnier though.
And then I suppose that character, it came off us, and an awful lot of people said, guys, you should do, I suppose, because what we always did the party routines, and we'd involve an audience. And we're always told, guys, you should go and do, the likes of Britain's Got Talent or Ireland's Got Talent. And to be honest,
we were set up.
To be honest, we were kind of like, yeah, look, well, you never know. And then one day, this head the ball over here, he put in the application, and we got a call back to do Ireland's Got Talent, and I gave the producer all the reasons in the world why I didn't want to do that show. And as you can imagine, they're very convincing. And to be honest with you, actually, on a more serious note, that year my mum died, and I kind of went, do you know what? Life's too short. Like, so what? Let's do it. Like, I mean, we're just being us. Like, and I think I always said that to me when we went on to the show. I even any gig that we do, we just be us, and being us has worked for how many years now? I think we're at this 10 years, and
wow.
Yeah,
and like going on Ireland's Got Talent, I always thought, when a DJ goes on Ireland's Got Talent, what you gonna do? But like, you aren't just DJs, you're performers, and you get the crowd involved, and you get dancing going. How far did you actually get in Ireland's Got Talent?
So just in terms of, I'll go on to Ireland's Got Talent in just a second. So just in terms of like what we do, I suppose that's our niche, that's our selling point in terms of how we interact with a crowd.
Yeah.
So how far we actually got in Ireland's Got Talent? You want to explain that?
How far we got?
Yeah.
Jeez, it's not a bit of a blur to me. I think we just got on stage and we got straight back off. Well, you go.
So I think, right, so obviously we got in front of the judges. I think it was such a weird moment when you did a show like that, Stephen, because what it is like you go out there, and like Mick said, it's a complete blur. All of a sudden, I think it was 50% from the judges and each, so we were kind of...
But the crowd were on their feet. That's what we wanted to happen, and that's what we kind of, in a weird way, expected, hope it would happen. The crowd did get behind us.
The crowd were just...
We're really on our side, like, egging us to put us through and all, but I'll never forget as soon as the track hit, like, and we took our 4 steps, and we just heard that X go off. Literally, just like seconds. And I couldn't even turn to Dusty and say, like, oh my God, like, I was looking one way, he was looking the other way, and I was just thinking, we're in for it now. We're going to get the 4 X's will be sent home.
And from there on, you're just continuing to do gigs left, right, and centre. And it's so brilliant to see your footage online when you're doing Instagrams. And everybody, not only are the people who you're entertaining having fun, but you guys look like you're having the time of your lives.
We just
you have to manly ourselves, like turn up the notch.
Just turn it up, and you just have to, you just give it loads and give character and just have fun. Like, I mean, life is tough, particularly around now, Cooper, you know that yourself. Like, it's about just having a bit of crack. In terms of, I suppose we've been given some pretty cool gigs. Like, we've worked with Special Olympics Ireland. We do an awful lot of work with special needs as well. And the kids, they love us and we love them, and they have they're the best crowd you could ever perform or DJ in front of, because like there's no egos. They give you 150% energy. We love that, and we're ready to go. The second anyone gives us energy, we're ready to go at the start of the night. It's the first minute.
Yeah, and like I have personally fed off that energy, because you guys came in to me one night in Club M. You were like, "Are you there?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And you guys just turned up, and it wasn't a busy night, but you guys partied like we were in the middle of a festival.
It was once that first beat of Billie Jean kicked in, we were gone.
Well, in fairness, that was you were playing MJ, so there's an adrenaline rush that goes through us, Steve, that I can't even explain to you.
That was a very rare night that you got a bottle of bus out as well, because we don't get out that often. We're on the other side like yourself, we don't get out to party that much. So
none of us get to go out and party at all anymore for the foreseeable. So what have you been doing now? Like, have you been doing stuff online, or what's going on?
Yeah, so it's, I suppose, just
I could do more, I suppose, if I had a phone. Sorry to cut you off. But if I had a phone, there'd be a hell of a lot more. Like,
get over the phone issue.
Sorry.
Okay.
I have nightmares about it.
So yeah, like obviously it's just let's entertain some people. Let's put some props together. Let's kind of get on top of what's happening on TikTok and all that, and just go with it. And some work, some don't, and we're happy out doing it,
So what's the future for Mick and Dusty? So like, just say this is all over in the next couple of weeks, even though there's no sign of that happening. What's the future for you guys?
I think
back to entertaining the people that want us.
I don't know, it's about pushing that character that we know that's in us. It's about kind of developing new ideas to entertain. Whether that's through the media, like social media is so powerful right now, particularly that everyone's staying at home. So I think for us in Abbey that we love to go down, although we love DJing and we love the interaction and we certainly love music, there's nothing better than a live crowd. We it's the idea of even potentially like even taking up some radio, or we definitely love. We had a stint at doing some panto last year in the Liberty Panto, and to be honest, we really enjoyed it because what it is just a character and it's an audience, and that's what we're about. So we'd love to go down that route.
I've always wanted to do panto, and there was nearly a chance I was going to do it in the last season, but because of my work schedule, I wouldn't have even been able to make the matinee show. So I was due to be a dame, but just my work schedule and the schedule of the panto just didn't go ahead. But sure, now look at this. I don't even have a full-time job now anyway. So maybe when the pantos are back up and running, I can be that dame that I've always dreamt of being.
All three of us.
We could do our own panto.
We can do our own panto,
Mick, Dusty and Cooper. Let's do it. Let's set up for Christmas.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Nobody will have us.
Don't say that. Come on, will you?
Lads, listen, come here. It's been lovely to catch up with you.
Continued
success, it be online or whenever. And I hope we all get out of this singing and dancing and smiling continuously, just like you guys do. It's been a pleasure to have you on the lockdown. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Rays of sunshine, aren't they, Mick and Dusty? Make sure you check out all of their links. They're down below. Thanks for watching The Lockdown. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.